Now we'll move on to the co-main event of the evening. You got the women's strawweight title. Wow. First time, I believe, in UFC history, 2 Chinese women fighting for the title. I mean, this is an incredible fight. You've got Zhang Weili taking on Yan Sanan. I hope I said that right, because I love her. I like both. This
We're about
like,
to get canceled, Kamaru.
No,
you
for
probably
what?
said you probably said a cuss word in Chinese.
You get canceled for that. No, it's
Hold on. We're gonna listen to it right now. Look. Yang Xiaonan. Damn.
Xiaonan. You say
Okay.
that too. But incredible. I mean, this is first time, and this is an incredible fight too. We all know that Zhang Weili is a ninja in there. But now she's taking on another ninja in Yan Xiaonan.
Nice.
I think I said
You're
that right.
You're just missing the bow, Kamaru.
Everything about these girls is, as Mike Goldberg would say, virtually identical. Literally. Virtually identical. They're both 5'4", 5'5", 115 pounds, both 34 years of age, both reaching 63. Wow, look at that.
And they're both from China.
Both from China.
And they're both Chinese.
They're both killers in there too. Oh, I like this fight. I think this might be the toughest test for Zhang Weili. Out of course, my girl, Rose Namajunas. I think this might be the toughest fight because you got another killer who wants it just as much as you want it. And this, you don't have the propeller of your country behind you to boost you because she got that too. She got that too. And I think, Henry, I'm going to just go on the record. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Back in the day, when you was wrestling,
Yeah.
you couldn't lose to another black dude. Can't. And every real champion, wrestling champion, know this. You know this. Can't lose. Because you go back to the hood, they're going to say, oh, you let Tyrone do you like that on the mat? Nah, you can't do that. You can't lose. You can't lose because it's just something about it because you come from the same circumstances I come from the same struggles I come from. I can't lose to you.
Yeah.
And I think these girls know that. Zhang Weili's not going to have that, okay, I got my country behind me. I have to do this for my country. No.
Yeah.
This you got to do this for yourself.
Yeah.
Man.
It almost strips you a little bit more. It's like you lose, but like, you know what? Were you always the best in the world? You know what I'm saying? Kind of type of thing.
Were you always the best in the world from this
China.
country?
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
Yeah, but breaking down that fight too, because I've worked with Weili. You know, we still talk to this day. She'll send me messages. She'll ask for like little things. Like, what do you think about this? Weili is fucking smart, man. She's a smart girl. She's only gone better. She recognizes distance more. She's able to tactically fight people different. As she fought Amanda Lemos, where she was able to use her wrestling, and because obviously Amanda Lemos, like, she has power, man. Yeah. Those Brazilians, they may not be as technical and tactical. I mean, but one thing they do have, they're all great strikers. And what did Zhang Weili do? Out wrestled her, controlled her on bottom, looked for submissions, like made her literally fight her B side. I mean, Zhang Weili went in there with a couple swords and the big giant sword that Amanda Lemos had. Weili was just able to kind of use those 2 little daggers, take her down, fillet her, and easily win that fight. So I think experience does matter here. Yeah. I do see a girl like Zhang Weili beating Yan, whether it's through the wrestling side or the striking side. I think anywhere and everywhere, Zhang Weili is just better. And a victory over Yan in this fight, I think she's ready to move up. I think she's ready to move up to 125 pounds, and I think she should be granted the winner of Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko.
I like that. I do like that. I really do like that. But there comes a time where a champion is just, you've been in that place too long. You've been in there just a little bit too long, and because that's the one thing about the sport is it's gonna be a younger, it's gonna be a hungrier guy coming.
They're both
up.
the same age.
Yes, but there's gonna be someone that hasn't experienced what you've experienced, the responsibilities that you've had to carry, and someone's just hungrier for that responsibility.
Yeah.
Well, they think they are for that responsibility.
But can I tell you something too, Kamaru?
Yeah.
She's like Khabib, dude. She's like
100. I know that.
She's like those Dagestanis.
I know that. I
You
know
know what I
that.
mean? Like we have our free time.
do.
Like we've done some cool things.
No, I believe I've said that before to where I believe she was created for this. It's like the Ivan Drago of China. She was created for
They
this.
just eat, sleep,
Yes.
talk, fighting, bro. Like
Yes.
like we don't like I think this is why we get along. Like we have a life. Once we're out fighting, whatever, like we're normal again.
Speak for
These
yourself.
dudes. No, hell no, I know this dude. Inside and out.
Mm-hmm.
But her,
right.
she's just different, bro. And I don't know if too much of something could be not so good for you, but either way, if she has somewhat of that balance, then kudos to her.
There's okay, but you have to understand though. I get exactly what you're saying with Weili, just how she might be better in the every position, but that's because for Yan, it's gonna take somebody like this to really show it. I've seen her take down defense. Did you see her fight Mackenzie Dern?
Yeah.
And it was like Mackenzie couldn't buy a takedown with her. She was able to stop all of them. Look at her. Did you see? She fought. Did she fight Jessica Andrade? And she stopped Jessica Andrade? I believe, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. I think she did beat her.
I mean,
Can you go back to her resume?
yeah. I mean, Mackenzie Dern couldn't buy a takedown. She stopped.
But also look at her two losses: Carla Esparza and Marina Rodriguez.
But that was younger in her career. That was really like a lot can change in a year. A lot can change in 2 years. Look at that. She also split decision to Marina, and Marina is a killer too. Who's also earlier on this card. So I love this fight. I think this is a coming out party for Yan. I think it's a coming out party. If she can stuff those takedowns, they're both elite strikers. I would say both of them are top 5 elite strikers in the females in the UFC.
Yeah.
Top 5, both of them. Elite strikers. Of course, you got your Rose Namajunas, you've got your Joanna.
Valentina.
Well, you had your Joanna and you got your Valentina, but
Even
these
Alexa.
these ladies are elite
Amanda Lemos.
strikers.
Yeah.
Elite strikers. Well, we move on to. You want to move on? You want to pick a fight? You want to pick one?
I'm going Zhang Weili,
Of course
man.
you
But
know
whatever
she's
the hell
Zhang
she wants to do.
Wow.
And I think she's only getting better. And I think she's ready to become the second 2-division champion in UFC history, women's history, in Zhang Weili. And I do believe that she could do it.
Oh, you mean if she does move
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
Okay.
After this fight,
Okay.
she needs to move up. Like, come on, man, give her the opportunity. She's been asking, she's been begging for that fight with either Alexa or Valentina. But either way, I think it'll be good for the UFC.
I agree.